Matt and April and Nathan. Talk about your experience, one, waiting for a child, and two, your feelings at first finding out that you were pregnant.
Growing up, I always had my plan where I was going to be married by 25 and start having kids by 27. I think I was 24 when we got married, so I was a little early there, but when we started trying to have kids, nothing happened. So we tried about, I think, 2 years, and then I went to a doctor and she sent us to a fertility specialist, and we tried 3 or 4 rounds of different treatments, and each time, they get bigger and bigger, and it was a lot for my body to handle. So we prayed about it and talked about it, and we decided that we'd hold off on the fertility treatments for a while and just live our lives, I guess. And it was hard still. All my friends would have babies.
It was just a little too stressful situation for us, and thought that we, take a break from it and try to put it in God's hands and sort of take us out of the equation more so, and just let it happen in God's time and not our time. As far as when we found out we were pregnant, that was a
it's like, just on a whim, I'll take this pregnancy test just because I had an extra one. I really didn't think it'd be positive, but I took it, and it was, and I freaked out. I freaked out first because I had gotten it at the Dollar Tree, so I was a little worried to believe it, but I tried to decide, well, do I want to tell Matt now, or do I want to wait and get a better test or verify it with a doctor first? But as soon as I walked in the bedroom and saw him sleeping there, I woke him up and told him. And I started crying, and I think he started crying.
It was like a dam breaking, I guess, all the emotions.
It probably didn't help that I woke you up to tell you you were half asleep.
Yeah, it was an emotional time, and tears of joy. We said we'll just wait, because the doctor says it's always good to wait until the first trimester's over. When we left the doctor, I told April, I said, I don't think I can wait that long to tell anybody. And then I had confided, I can't remember who it is now, but somebody told me that, the more people, it was Tony Burnham. It was Tony Burnham who it was. She said, the more people you tell, that's the more people who can pray for you if there is something that's wrong, or even if there's nothing wrong. It's more people who can pray for you. So we decided we'd go ahead and start telling people. First we told our parents, then our siblings, friends and family on him from there. So, yeah.
All right, how have you experienced God through your journey to becoming parents, through both difficult and happy moments?
We really had to have faith that His will was best, even if that meant that we weren't supposed to have children, or maybe if we were meant to adopt.
Yeah, we I feel like before the baby came, our faith was pretty strong, and I wonder if at the time were we ready in our relationship for a child? Would our marriage have made it? And I have no doubt that April was strong enough and was mature enough to handle it. But a 22-year-old kid getting married, maybe I wasn't the shining example that I needed to be, or still probably aren't. But maybe we weren't where we needed to be in our relationship and with God to be able to be parents. And maybe God knew that and decided that it'll be time whenever we're ready. And
Right. So what does this day of Nathan's baptism mean to you?
I think it's, for me, I guess, symbolic of us wanting him to grow up in the church and to be a Christian. And it's a way for us to start that foundation.
Let's start the groundwork, really. Just go ahead and put. If we show Nathan by example, even though he's not going to remember this day, but if we can do the things in his life that we need to be doing and set the example and show our faith in God and show what Christ means to us, maybe that can be the example, starting of the examples for him. So as he grows up, he puts God first in his life and trusts in Him.